Hi everybody, it's me, Liz again. I've tried twice now to make this video and I seem to be long-winded, so we're going to go through things very fast. I got a comment about someone about their book of shadows talking about how it was unorganized. I would just want to say everybody does it differently. I organize because I don't like to search through my book to find things, so that's why I organize. My first one was very unorganized, and it got on my nerves so much that that's why I started redoing it. And every time I do one, something goes wrong and then I get mad. The first one I made was a big one, and this one cost me about $20 for the sketchbook. But since it was bigger, I figured it was worth it because I could fit more in it. Not necessarily the truth, but you know, it was worth a shot. And mostly it was just the pages stuck together. So I mean, you can't see it, but a lot of the pages would stick because I used glue, and so that's why that one didn't work. See, you can see on the front page where it's stuck and it made all this messy stuff. I was not happy, but I guess things happen. So that was the first one. The second one I bought was probably around $12, and it's hardbound, but it's still a sketchbook. And this one I really liked, but I ran out of room. It has pretty pictures. This is one of my favorite. And here, I have to show you this because this is my absolute favorite Pre-Raphaelite painting. It's so beautiful. It's Dulce Far Niente or something like that, but I just love his use of color, and I just love it. So we'll show you. My favorite picture in the whole wide world. I pretty much, you know, did things, and it was pretty. I mean, I must say I enjoyed doing it, but I just ran out of pages, and the problem was is I kept messing up, and I didn't have whiteout, so I'd rip the page out. Thanks, Dad, for making me redo my homework all the time and getting me in that habit. It was nice of him. Yeah, I always rip out pages if I mess up. It's all his fault. Another good thing to have is this art kit. It doesn't have to be the specific one, but a art kit that has everything in it in case you want to draw. I'm not very good at drawing, but I will draw the occasional candle or fireplace or mirror. I had some of those in there, and you know, stuff like that. And this has colors and oil pastels and watercolors and erasers and markers and colored pencils and a roller, which is even greater. So it's really nice. My sister sent it to me, so I can't tell you how much it costs, but very everything you could possibly need. So that's kind of nice to have. And you know, if you can't afford this stuff right away, just put your book of shadows down for a while and maybe just wait until you can afford it, because if you don't like it, then you're not going to use it, I guess. Oh, I dropped something. Whoops, my bad. Another good thing to have is they've got these scissors out there, and you can pick them one at a time, or sometimes they'll have a whole group of them, which is kind of nice. I just got one, and it makes little borders. I don't know if you can see the line. I'll show you the thing. It cuts so that way when you cut paper, it makes pretty edges. I'll even show you here. Here's one of the edges. So, and that's another thing while I'm on it, is to get this kind of scrapbooking paper is fun to do, because then you can make borders, or you can just cut out little sheets, all sorts of stuff. You can use it for anything. You'll figure out what you use it for. I don't need to tell you what to use it for. You'll figure it out. Another thing is, and this can be quite expensive, so like I said, you maybe save up some money, like have a Book of Shadows fund would be always good. I get scrapbooking stickers. I have butterflies, more butterflies, leaves with acorns, butterflies. For a star, I've got eggs, got snowflakes for Yule. I've got, of course I had to get fairies. I got fairies, more leaves. I've got leaves and apples and pumpkins and grapes, shells, sunflowers with sunflower seeds on them. They're sparkly. I've got more butterflies. This is more of the Lisa Frank type stuff, I guess. Really, really pretty butterflies that stick out. More butterflies, gourds, and this is my favorite. I've got a little witchy broom, and the robe, and the spell book, and the hat, and a spider, the potion bottle, and shoes. Not necessarily that you'll want to use all of it. I just wanted it for the robe, the broom, the book, and maybe the hat. I might use the spider for something. The other thing you can do is, if you know how to do PowerPoint, instead of printing out one picture at a time, arrange like 5 or 6 on a page and then print them out, and then you end up with things like this where you have a whole stack of them. So that's some of the things you can use. The one other thing I want to touch on is I used glue the first couple ones, and I had problems. I kept running into pages gluing to the other one. Now you can put a page between them. That seems to work. Okay, it does work, but that means every time you glue something, you got to put a page between it and leave it alone for a while and then come back to it. So if you don't want to go through all that hassle, and you have to get the right kind of glue. Stick glue won't work. The glue in a jar probably isn't going to work. I got Elmer's glue, and it was liquid, and it was orange. I don't know if I even have any on hand that I can show you. That worked really good. The other thing you can do is use this double-edged stick tape. It's so much easier because you put the tape down and then you just stick it where you want. The only problem is, unlike glue, you can't move it around after you stick it. So be careful. So that's that. Oh, I had one more thing that I wanted to show you. A couple years ago, I went online and found this. I was looking at Book of Shadows for something. I don't know what I was looking for. And they had this thing where you could buy a CD. And it was called Book of Shadows by Sapphire. And it has all sorts of spells on it, and correspondence, and things for your computer, and artwork and stuff. Well, not artwork, clip art, which is very limited. But it was kind of neat, and it has books on there. They're not books that I necessarily found necessary. They were kind of dry reading, but it's good to have, I guess. And all you had to do was pay the shipping and handling. So it's just something if you want to do. I think it was $1 something, maybe $2, and it's just a little CD. And when I get done, I'll put it on the side, so whichever side, I'll put it on the side so you can see where to go get it if you want to. And they have lots of other CDs out there. There's a couple others I wanted to get, but I can't remember what they are right now. So there's that, and I will talk to you later. Bye.